Why would I do that? How does it work? If it's broken, how can I fix it? If you tell me to eat a certain way, exercise a certain way, do a certain thing, why would I believe you? And that's how my brain works. Because as an exercise professional, I've been caught too many times by what I've thought are experts who are supposed to know what they're talking about. And there's two things. Most experts disagree. So how do you know which one to believe? And I've also been caught out by experts that I did believe who were wrong. So I did what they said and they were wrong. And I don't want to be in that situation. So particularly when it comes to my human body, the one that I live in, and you've got one too, you live in yours, why do we believe people when they tell us, take this pill, take this medication, do this intervention, because you've got this injury, you should do this? Now, it doesn't mean that they're not telling the truth, and it doesn't mean that they're wrong. I don't want to be caught out. So I'm constantly learning, why would I do that? How does it work? They're my two favorite questions. But I want to, even if I have to go to a medical professional, any kind of professional for that matter, I want to go educated so I can ask great questions. And the really interesting thing about asking questions is when I've asked technical questions of people who should know about that particular topic, often they don't know, or they are just regurgitating what they learnt at university or what they read in a book or what somebody else told them. They don't really know the answer either. So I live in a world now like you do where people are really sick. We're fatter, sicker, weaker, more depressed, more diseased than we've ever been in history. There's more people who have sick days. There's more people who take antidepressant medication. There's more people who are on weight loss drugs. The world is just in bad shape physically. But I want to know why that happened. And I'm not going to believe the government, and I'm not going to believe a doctor, and I'm not going to believe an expert, because the beautiful thing about the human body is there are some parts to the human body or some information about the human body that is not disputed. It's called this thing called anatomy and physiology. So if you learn how the human body works, what it's made up of, and how those parts work together to keep you healthy, fit and strong, is it possible that you could either work out for yourself how to stay fit and strong, and if you do end up in a doctor's office or in a hospital, God forbid, or having to talk to some kind of medical professional, that you could ask great questions. And that's one of the biggest driving forces for me as an educator. The Max International Colleges is designed to never tell you what to think. Everything we do here is designed for you to think for yourself. How does the human body work? How does the brain work? How does the endocrine system work? How does the central nervous system work? How do muscles and bones work together, skeletal and muscular system? How do the heart and lungs work together, cardiovascular and respiratory system? How does the digestive system work? There's so much information about food, but do you actually know how the digestive system works in conjunction with the central nervous system and the endocrine system? And for me, they're all really powerful questions that require answers, because I don't want to rely on experts. We are told so much now about disease. Cancer happens, but we don't have a cure for cancer. Type 2 diabetes happens. Now, we do have a cure for type 2 diabetes. If you are really fit, if you're really strong, if you eat healthy food, you don't get type 2 diabetes. And yet so many people are looking for a drug from a medical professional because they've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So rather than saying, yes, I should take this drug, why not ask the doctor the question, why did I get type 2 diabetes in the first place? And that's the question. This is the whole purpose of my human brain's focus every day, is why. Not how to fix it even, but why did it happen in the first place? Because how can I fix it if I don't know why it happened in the first place? Depression for me, unhappy people, unhappy kids. Why did that happen? We can't just be handing out mind-altering drugs to our kids and saying, oh, because you're unhappy, because you don't like your life, here, take a drug. Surely we've got to ask, why is that child unhappy in the first place? Why do they feel like they can't go to school? Why do they feel like they don't want to live their life to the absolute max? And I know I bang on about this every day, but to me, living your life to the max simply means 100% healthy, 100% fit, 100% strong, have a career or business that you love, not just a job that you put up with, financial freedom, security, even wealth if that's what you want, and then great relationships. And I have to, as an educator, because that's what the Max program is based on, how to be healthy, fit and strong, how to have a career or business that you love, how to be financially free and how to have great people in your life. That's our education system. That's my constant learning process. How and why does the human body get healthy, fit and strong? How and why do you have a career or business that you love? How and why do you become financially free? And how and why do you have great relationships? And of course, that's all education and learning, which is one of the really fun things I always share. I cannot get bored. Because if you study how to be healthy, fit and strong, how to have a career or business that you love, how to be financially free and how to have great people in your life, it's an ongoing daily learning process every single day. I can't get bored and I certainly can't be lonely. I live inside my own body, so I love living in it because I love learning how it works. So I can't be bored and I can't be lonely. But my brain is constantly on fire because I'm constantly learning. Now the reverse of that is I have no desire to keep learning if I'm weak and frail and unfit and have no energy. So I'm really fit, really strong, want my brain to work effectively, which of course doesn't happen if I'm not fit and strong. And that all works together in a process that wants my brain to keep getting better. That's why I don't like the word best. Best means I'm already the best at something. I can't get any better. So my beautiful personal mantra that I share every day is I love who I am, but I'm excited about who I am becoming. I'm open to learning, I'm open to growing, I'm open to new information because I want to keep getting better, tougher, stronger, healthier, fitter, wiser. How about you? So how about ask those two questions? Why would I do that and how does it work? Why did that happen? And if it's busted, how can I fix it? Why did that happen so that if it's busted, I can fix it and it never happens again? And when it comes to sickness and disease, that's just a classic, isn't it? Why have I got a headache so I don't get one again? Why have I got the flu so I don't get it again? Why did I get injured so I can be more careful next time? Now, accidents happen, of course. But if you talk to the medical professionals, at least 80% of people that are even in an emergency ward in a hospital because of a so-called accident are there because they're weak, frail, unfit, depressed, miserable. Their life is terrible, so they get sick, they get injured, they feel depressed, and life is horrible. I don't want to live my life like that, so I'm constantly learning, which is why I'm in the library. And all I'm doing is this is my begging position, and I do this every day. If you're a parent, a teacher, a coach, a boss, a leader, a pastor, and people are relying on you to inspire them or motivate them or to be there for them, surely you have to be the person that is constantly learning and growing. Surely you have to be the person that asks the question, why and how? And I don't give up until I've got the right answer, which means I'm constantly learning, which means I'm always living my life to the max. Live your life to the max, super duper doo. How are you? Loving my life and learning every day. Woohoo!